The University of Detroit Mercy presents another brand new episode of Ask the Professor, the radio show on which you match wits with University of Detroit Mercy professors in an unrehearsed session of questions and answers. Today's program was recorded using Zoom video conferencing technology.
The University Tower chimes, ringing in another session of Ask the Professor, the show on which you match wits with University of Detroit Mercy professors in an unrehearsed session of questions and answers. I'm your host, Matt Maggio. Let me introduce to you our panel for today, all the way at the bottom of the screen, but at the top of my heart. It's Professor Stephen Manning.
Oh, that's so sweet. Oh, that's the nicest thing anyone said to me all week. So thank
Who
you.
you been dealing with, Stephen?
Hang on, I'm waiting for the shoe to come off camera right about now and hit him. So,
So how's your new neighbor, Stephen?
Good. Jess met her. That's why I was a little late getting on. Went out and put something in the Corville, and she was out raking leaves because the weather was so nice. Welcome back spring, even if only for a day, and seems acceptable.
I'm so glad to hear that.
acceptable.
Well, you know,
I take your meaning.
over here, the houses are, and you know where you guys live a little bit too, but here the houses are very, very close together. So your neighbors, the nature of your neighbors is very important. I mean, our driveway is so skinny, we can barely get the vehicles up and down the driveway. We've got normal vehicles. You could not have even a small pickup truck, you know, with
Sure.
People who come with a pickup truck, they got to fold the things in. So who you have as a neighbor is very, very important. And the one on one side is very good. The one on the other side is not so good, but there's more space on that side. She seems very, very nice. Happy to be here. And
That's good.
yeah, nice.
Excellent. Most excellent. Professor Dan Maggio is here with us today. How's it going, Dan?
Good. One more week until have a 2-week break for the holidays.
You feel good?
Yes, I am about that. So
Cannot come fast enough as far as I'm concerned.
when is when do finals start? Next Tuesday?
Next Tuesday. That's right.
Grades are due the 20th, Monday the 20th, which is really the date that matters.
And the bribes
so
are accepted up until the 18th, right, Beth?
Right. At least
Right.
until Sunday night before. Yeah, exactly. What do you have planned for the holidays, Dan? Just a whole bunch of curling?
Actually, no, we were on break. I'll be heading to Erie for a couple days at Christmas, and then we're going up to Traverse City for at least 4 days.
Okay.
For New Year's. So actually, I'll be traveling, assuming the weather cooperates. So always the weather.
Always.
So,
Always the weather. Well,
Well,
the weather
you'll-
today in Michigan is whack job. It's basically 60 degrees outside. So
You'll be coming over here before January 10th, which is when classes start.
yes, I
winter.
have cookies to hand out. So
Yes.
I haven't made them
Nice.
yet. But tomorrow, I have a big all-day cookie day planned with some friends of mine.
Cool.
The advantage of cooking with friends is if each friend cooks 4 cookies, then there are 12 at the end of the day. So you get more bang for your buck.
Is it Laura and Felicia? Are they?
No, friends of mine actually, I went to undergrad with at U of D Mercy.
oh, that's great.
Dan, you really are turning into the Keebler elf over there, aren't you?
I always made a lot of cookies at Christmas. So.
Obviously, man.
I was
That's
thinking
awesome.
we might do a cookie exchange. I'm just not sure if I really have time to do it before the 20th. And then I wasn't sure what people's availability
out.
would be after. But maybe we should think about that for next year, doing an Ask the Professor cookie exchange, even
Oh,
if we're
right.
not in the studio.
The fantastic suggestion of Professor Beth Oljar. And I'm just going to remind you that a standard size cookie fits into a standard size envelope. And do not hesitate to put some postage on that. Send it over to Berkeley.
An envelope full of crumbs.
I already
Well, I'm
gave
not-
you some orange spice cookies.
Those were fantastic.
Why
even-
Absolutely fantastic.
Why even wait for the envelope? I say we just have Beth hand feed us all, you know? I mean, just It'd be like communion with large cookies.
Well, that actually was the idea for everyone to come over here. I could even put the cats upstairs and clean the first floor, and Matt could stay for at least a few minutes.
Either that or without any postage or envelope. It's always appropriate during the holidays to open your mailbox and just see a cookie there. Like, oh, mysterious baking goods. All right, that's great.
I don't know that I'd eat it.
Wait, there's a cookie in our little library. Should I read it or eat it?
That's right.
Professor Heather Hill is here with us today.
Hello.
She's very excited to find out that her new neighbor is acceptable.
I am. What's mostly important, though, is did the dog behave? Because he was out there with you, wasn't he?
Oh.
Well, the dog barked at her, and he doesn't bark, as you know, he doesn't bark very much. Huskies generally don't. They can, but he doesn't bark much. But he barked at her, and I apologized and said, "That's because you're new." I think. So once he recognizes you, he won't bark.
Yeah, that's probably true.
Yeah.
But that's good news. I'm glad.
Absolutely. And how is everything wrapping up for you, Heather? Nightmare semester is almost over.
Semester's wrapping up okay. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good.
Have one more class day.
Yep.
Do we need to come back and do another soft shoe for you, Heather? I mean,
was gonna
No,
say.
actually, Professor Manning is coming in to talk about political issues in The Lion King on Monday.
That's
Yes.
great.
So
I'm
Awesome.
bailing on Monday.
just
Is Scar Mitch McConnell?
what?
Yikes.
I know.
I thought Mitch McConnell was a turtle. Anyway,
Turtle, he's Yertle the turtle. That's what I call him. Yeah.
he is. Well, Heather, we wish you the best as the ending. Wait, actually, so if Stephen's coming, that means you're fully invoking Dangling Monday. You're having class on Monday, aren't you?
I am. Yep.
Heck yeah.
whoa.
That's awesome.
But
Totally awesome.
I'm thinking that after class we should go out for a drink.
Oh, very interesting.
Mm.
Yeah.
Sure, your students would love it.
I'm not talking about the student.
Oh,
I was
No.
gonna say you could just bring some wine to class.
Right, exactly.
Maybe.
And the flats.
I'm making brownies.
Nice.
Oh, those kind of brownies too.
You should
Wow.
make some special
geez, you
brownies.
guys.
Wouldn't that be fun?
Let me ask you guys about that. We were told at the beginning of the semester, no food
I know, I
in
forgot.
the classroom. I normally bring different kinds of candy for my students, when they're taking the final exam.
Mhm.
What do you think? Do you think that would be?
That's
Yeah.
wrapped.
I think you're
brought
a rule breaker,
Halloween.
Jim. And you
I
should-
brought brownies and clementines to my last medieval lit class on Thursday, and I walked in there and I'm like, oh no, we're not supposed to be eating. And then they all said, well, Professor Romney's brought donuts. And I'm like, oh, well, if he's doing it, okay, I'll do it.
Well, I thought
Jim.
I could set it on a chair right outside the door and say, go out in the hall and get the food and put it in your mouth and come back in. But
I don't. I'm
then
gonna.
whoever's walking down the hall might eat it all.
Yeah, individual wrapping is you're in the clear, Jim.
I gave out Halloween candy after Halloween when I had leftovers. But
Okay, well, that's essentially the same thing. So
Yeah, exactly. Well, my partner in crime last Monday night was Professor Dave Chow.
Pleasure to be here, as always.
We had a good time talking about Back to the Future.
We did. It was a hoot. I don't know, Matt. What do you think? Should we start doing Radio City, the Fox Theater, the Masonic?
Analysis off the top of one's head.
Hey, come
And
on.
lots of drawings from Dave.
It worked for
Yeah.
Eber. It worked for Eber and Siskel.
Yeah. Oh,
The three
Right?
of us, the three of us kind of nerded out. I don't know if the students were. No, it was great.
No,
It was
actually, Matt doesn't even know. I mean, have you told him, Heather? I stuck around till what time did I end up leaving? Like 8:30 ish.
Oh my gosh, Dave.
Yeah, he got stuck with one of my students. Apparently,
Three
Wow.
of your students stuck around,
That's great.
and now they follow me on Instagram. I chat with one almost daily. So I think I adopted one of Heather's kids.
that was
That's awesome.
fast.
That is awesome.
So it's okay. I mean, he's driven. He's got some motivation, and what more could you ask for in a student?
That's right.
yeah.
And I just told him when he accepts his Academy Award, don't forget the three of us. That's all.
That's right.
That's right.
For sure.
Exactly.
We were there.
For the remake of Back to the Future.
Oh, God.
Professor Jim Tubbs is here with us today as well.
hello.
Last but most certainly not least.
Yes,
Yeah, I think individually wrapped food, Jim, you're covered. You're
Okay.
covered.
I'm still waiting on, I think, 3 term papers that have not yet come in. So
Ay, caramba.
the end of
Yeah.
the end of the semester is just not winding down like it's supposed to.
I have
Yes.
all of mine now.
That's the
You do?
truth.
You've got all of them? That's good.
Yeah.
I
Well,
was
folks,
just grading some yesterday, but there's some, I mean, they were due last week and 3 weeks ago, but
right,
Ah.
exactly. See, we're still picking up the pieces here, right? Folks, this is a program you can send us questions regarding anything. If you stump the panel, you win a prize. If you don't stump the panel, you win a prize. You can send the questions to us in a number of ways, emailing us at atp@udmercy.edu, finding us on Facebook and Instagram, or listen on your favorite smart speaker by asking it to play Ask the Professor at University of Detroit Mercy. Y'all probably know that our wonderful executive producer, Professor Jason Roach, has asked a lot of his students to send in questions. I thought this was interesting because he hit me up and he's like, Matt, are we getting a steady flow or not? And I'm like, oh, I probably have like 3 or 4, maybe 5. And he goes, oh, well, I'm just going to, I'm assuming he was joking. I'm just going to grade that next exam. This was about a week ago, like real hard. Then you're going to see a tsunami. And just like clockwork, this last week,
Good Lord.
I've gotten about 4 or 5 a day. So I don't know what he did, but here we are. And there's some really, really great questions. They're quick hit kind of scenarios with 10 questions written on a specific topic. So we should be able to cover a lot of ground. And most of them, if not all of them, are really fun. So we've got something right now from Ivana Palazzolo, who actually is
she's
from
one of mine. Yeah.
one of Beth's students. I'm going into the big pile of Beth's questions here. This is all about, it says, oh my gosh, wow, her email is signed, sent from your dearest, Ivana. Wow.
Yes. They all
great.
are. All her
That's
emails
awesome.
signed that way.
These are all trivia about Italian food. Wonderful.
Dan?
I said something about cooking. They should send in questions on cooking. So apparently some of them took me to heart on that. It's not like that was required for the extra credit.
That's right. That's right.
We'll just linger on the questions longer. That's all.
So gnocchi is usually viewed as a type of pasta, but what is the main ingredient?
Potatoes.
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 Jeez.
Yes.
You think we knew that one?
Potatoes.
One of my favorites.
Oh.
potato.
Yep. Tiramisu is a delicious Italian dessert. Do you know
Yes.
its literal translation?
Pick me up.
Yeah, it's a
Means
pick me
pick
up.
me up.
Oh,
Did someone say that they thought the answer was true?
Yes.
That's
That
awesome.
that was Kathy Bush's favorite dessert, actually.
That's right. I was thinking of Kathy because the Costco tiramisu is basically the size of a small log.
It sure
And
is.
Leslie and I left it in our fridge accidentally after a Thanksgiving engagement with family. And I go, are we both eating this thing one slice at a time per day? And she goes, oh, heck yeah. And so it's just slowly going away over time. Oh, so funny. Amaretti are crunchy little biscuits with usually what type of flavor?
Almond.
almond,
Almond.
or amaretto.
Yes, absolutely. That's where they come from. That's right.
Amaretti.
Ooh, what is the main flavor that's in tartufo, another Italian dessert?
Oh,
Ooh, this one's too exotic for me.
It's not
It's not-
mushrooms, is it? No.
Truffles? That's no.
Not nuts. It's not truffles. That's what it sounds like, you know? We're looking for the
lemon,
main flavor ingredient.
anise.
Nope.
Orange.
Mm-mm.
Tomatoes,
I think we need to go obvious when we say the word dessert.
chocolate,
Sugar.
Chocolate. Yeah, it says
Oh.
here that the main flavor and ingredient is chocolate.
Okay.
Okay.
What's the main ingredient or a primary ingredient of an Italian dish that's described as being Florentine?
Spinach.
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 And
And how
cream.
wonderful is spinach? Let me tell you.
Oh,
Good for the soul.
my inner
Mhm.
Popeye.
Mine too.
Traditionally, the main ingredient in the sauce known as pesto is
Basil.
Basil.
basil. Yes, the fresher the better. That's what I always say.
Mhm.
Mhm. What is the name of the ring style stuffed pasta?
Cannelloni, manicotti,
Or a kete, or is it the smaller
ring style,
Ring
stuffed,
style.
tortellini.
Tortellini is what we're
spaghettios?
going
Tortellini.
for.
That's
Okay, tortellini.
spaghettios.
Did somebody say spaghetti?
SpaghettiOs.
That's Beth.
I did. I said spaghettios.
Yeah, well, I'm not saying nothing. That's what I had for lunch today. Sad to admit it. So
Well,
SpaghettiOs
there's
are
nothing
good.
wrong with
Yeah.
SpaghettiOs. Those were some really cool questions. Thanks for sending them.
Yeah,
in.
those are fun.
They're just not Italian. That's the problem.
Well, Dan is.
Though it's
I'm-
SpaghettiOs.
I'm
Oh,
I
close.
see. Okay.
I
That
mean,
is.
Yeah, you're right.
yeah, I'm
They're not.
close. I mean, we Marco Polo's the intermediary for me. That's all.
That's right. We have another set of questions here. Let's see. Ooh, wow. Here's a list of 10 questions regarding all sorts of things. Passing grade is 7 of 10. This is Natalie Fiore, Detroit Mercy student.
Not one of mine.
There we go. Now this is on the Jason side. If someone texts somebody SMH, what do they mean?
Shake my
Slap
head.
my head.
Smack my head. Smack my head.
Shake my head.
Shaking my head usually,
Oh.
but
Oh.
you can do smack my head too. Face palm,
Yeah, I
right?
thought it
Face
was,
palm.
yeah.
Yeah.
There we go. There we go. Professors, what day in the modern era is referred to as Star Wars Day?
May the
4th.
4th.
May the 4th be with you. Oh my.
Uh-oh.
The song that launched 1,000 memes on the internet very quickly, looking like in about 10 years, it will overtake White Christmas in sales. What single am I referring to?
Last Christmas.
Mm-mm.
Is it a Christmas song?
It is.
Don't tell me it's not Grandma got run over by a reindeer.
Is
No,
it
No,
is
no.
it a Mariah is it a Mariah Carey
it
song?
is a Mariah Carey
Oh,
song.
there you go.
Mhm.
She didn't cover Santa Baby, did she?
She did not.
I can't remember what it is.
I mean, we live in a world where I'm even grading my kids as they tell me if they did their chores or not. Partial credit. It's
Thank you.
All I Want for Christmas Is You.
All right.
Oh.
Oh yeah.
And the going meme on the internet is that it materializes out of nowhere on November 1st at midnight. It just appears and you have to listen to it, you know.
Have to say I changed the channel then.
Yeah.
Who performed at the 2020 Super Bowl halftime show?
Ooh.
Oh, The Weekend.
That's not what it says here. I think that was 2019.
Oh,
Jim.
2019.
2020.
Oh, 2020.
I thought somebody relatively safe. I know that. Was it the Stones?
There's
Wasn't the
partial
Stone?
credit for you right there.
Yeah,
Someone's
the Stones.
safe. Oh, it's the NFL.
Was it Post Malone?
Oh,
No, it was two
there you go.
women.
Oh, was it Shakira and J-Lo or somebody?
J-Lo, that's right.
Okay,
J-Lo
that's
and
right, yeah.
Shakira.
I
Yes.
literally just saw that on YouTube when I was
Okay.
scrolling through.
That's
Yeah.
awesome. Speaking
we-
of
we-
memes, I could not get over the memes that came out of that one with regard to J-Lo at 51 or whatever, and she's dancing all around. And then me at 51, I'm just like sitting in my easy chair with a bag of chips. It's just,
No, hey, it could have been worse. We could have had Madonna.
Yeah, well, you know,
Oh,
Could
Hope
always be
not
worse.
Madonna.
Well,
Shit.
she's all psyched because she's with Ben Affleck again, you know. So
That's right. The person who got dubbed the Tiger King calls himself a certain name. What is it?
was it something exotic? Joe Exotic? No, is it
Joe Exotic.
Joe
Yes,
Exotic, okay.
Very well done. Absolutely.
lovely haircut? Oh,
Don't think too hard, professors. What's the name of the Full House reboot on Netflix? What's the name
Full
of the
House.
show?
Fuller House.
Full House.
Fuller House.
Fuller House.
dilapidated house.
There's only one stage left, Jim. Fullest, and then we're done.
Hey, come on, Matt. You got driveway put in today, so
Oh yeah, that's absolutely right. Yeah,
they start at 7:30 this morning.
I'm sure that is also true. Oh my gosh. What is the name of the generation born from approximately 1997 to 2012?
Gen X.
Gen Z.
Gen
Why?
Z is what it is. 97 to 2012
Okay.
is Generation Z. Yes.
So what's gonna be after that, Matt?
I don't think there's any question because the Zers really do refer to themselves as Zoomers. I mean, they lived a very
Okay,
large
yeah.
chunk of their life on Zoom.
Generation A, that'll be next.
No. It's
Go
gonna be
to
like
the beginning of the
We'll have
alphabet.
to have double A.
Yeah, I was gonna say double A.
Yeah, I was going to say, actually, Beth, the one that's out there right now is actually Alpha to reflect what you've said. So people
Okay.
are saying Gen Alpha.
Okay, I just want to make sure we're not gonna start doing like bra cup sizes or something like that with them. That's all.
Mhm.
I don't know what generation I'm in.
You're an Xer.
You're in Xer.
Yeah.
Yep.
I'm on the border of baby boomer and a Gen X.
I'm a
Oh,
baby boomer right in the middle.
You are, yeah.
Professors, what actor in the Marvel superhero movies portrays Thor?
Chris Helmsworth.
Chris
Mhm.
Hemsworth is correct.
Yes.
Yes. No, my mom does not have a checkbook with pictures of Chris Hemsworth.
Yeah, but we also know about your mom's. What's the term, Heather? Adoration of Chris Evans.
Chris Evans. Now that's a different story. That's
Yeah.
a different story.
Yeah, that,
oh, she's a Captain America person.
Oh, the drool runs down the streets in Berkeley.
I'm
So-
just telling you right
Matt-
now.
Matt announced
yes.
that to the film class on Monday night.
Yes, I
His
did.
mom
My
was-
mom had a thing for Keanu Reeves. She said he had a perfect face.
Wow.
I'm like, okay, that's kind of weird, but whatever. You know.
Wait a minute. Heather, am I remembering right? Matt's mom's got a Thor checkbook or something like that.
No, it's a Chris Evans check.
Chris
Oh,
Evans.
Chris Evans. Okay, my
Mine
bad.
also.
My bad. Okay.
But
Last
even
but not
so-
least. Oh, go ahead, Heather.
I just said even so.
Even so.
One more question from our student here. Natalie, thanks for sending these in. What app is used by young people as an outlet to express themselves through singing, dancing, comedy, lip syncing, and allowing users to create videos and share them across the community?
TikTok.
TikTok.
TikTok. Yes, absolutely. Very well done, professors. Very well done. Let's just keep diving, not dying.
Oh,
Diving. Okay.
jeez.
Just keep diving.
And let's not do any of that at all.
Yeah.
That would be not good.
No.
We have some questions, dear profs. Here's a list of 10 questions about uncommon words. A passing grade is 5 out of 10. Thank you very, very much for that. This is from Iara Oladipo, another
What?
Detroit Mercy student.
You're killing me, man. You're killing me.
Well, we told them to do little question sets. It's working out all right. What's the official term for something or someone being thrown out of a window?
Defenestration.
Defenestration. Yeah.
Defenestration. That's not at the bottom of a frequency of words. That's a pretty fun word, don't you think?
Hey, I mean, no, it's a good, it's a starter for crossword puzzles.
And the French practice it daily.
I'm sure Kendra's used it in her crossword puzzles daily. So
Oh, sure.
Good one, Jim.
What is the dictionary term for the infinity symbol?
Oh, wow. Sideways 8. No, just kidding.
Partial credits.
Oh, wow. I don't know.
the meta logo.
How about racetrack?
The artist formerly known as Prince.
Is it a Mobius strip? No.
No.
You know what it reminds me a little bit of is the and symbol that we usually refer to as and, is
Ampersand?
called the
Ampersand?
Ampersand.
And the infinity symbol, which represents the concept of infinity, is called starts with the letter L.
Lampersand.
Lampersand.
It's called a
The loop?
lemniscate.
Oh.
Lemniscate.
Yeah, I've never heard that actually.
Me neither.
But we don't use that. I don't know math teachers actually, except to throw out a piece of trivia,
Right.
don't really use that.
Professors, for all of you typesetters out there,
Oh,
the name of the dot over the I and J in Roman script is called a
tilde.
No, that's
No.
the
No. It's tittle.
it's called a tittle.
tittle.
A tittle.
Oh wow. Well, yeah.
Yep.
Oh,
Dave
is
should
that
know
where-
that.
is that where the expression a jot and a tittle comes
Yes,
from?
it's biblical.
Absolutely. Yep.
Huh,
Yes,
cool.
it is. It is for sure. Absolutely.
Okay.
Not
Okay, the
not to be
caffeine's kicking in,
confused with-
Heather.
Well, they were
That's
both used over Hebrew letters too.
Yes, that's true.
Okay.
I was about to say, don't confuse it with the titter which is the shorthand for the students for the Titan dining room, the TDR. It's like, are we hitting the titter tonight? Yeah, that's a whole different story. What's the feeling that accompanies the temporary inability to retrieve information from your memory?
Me.
Brain fog.
Wednesday.
Is
That's
this an official technical term or?
It's definitely, I mean, it's semi sort of medical diagnosis.
amnesia. I mean,
No. Also
Not
starts with the letter
amnesia.
L. Michael
Oh.
Jason says brain cramp. Partial credit.
I like
Catching
that.
a brain stone.
Lapse, something?
No. It
Liminal-
says here it's called
Liminalia.
getting closer. It's called lethologica. Lethologica.
Huh.
That's what it's
That's
called.
so logical. So your logic becomes lethargic at that point.
Well, that sounds pretty good, actually.
I was gonna say the devil's lettuce, but we won't smoke that. So
Well, the good thing is I'm not likely to remember that. So
Frankly, Dan, if you have trouble recalling it, it's doing its
It's
job.
lethological.
Doing its job. Yep.
Where are my
Professors-
damn car keys?
where are my glasses?
What is the term for a feeling of enjoyment coming from observing the troubles of others?
Ew.
Schadenfreude.
sociopath.
Friday.
What's it called? Schadenfreude?
Schadenfreude.
Schadenfreude.
Schadenfreude, yeah.
Republican?
Yeah.
It's the opposite of being a peeping Tom, right?
Exactly. Yeah.
Shady friend. Or shady joy.
Current
Ted-
Republicans.
I was gonna say Ted Cruzism. Oh,
Oh, geez. Okay.
Exactly.
Okay. What is the word in the English language that's used, single word, to use to describe the day before yesterday?
oh wow.
Oh,
Day before you.
2 days before yesterday.
Penultimate.
Penultimate day before yesterday.
The previous two. No.
I forgot.
Is it a single word?
It is a single word. It is. We should start using it.
Wait,
What's
this is-
wrong with
Yeah,
day
I've
before
never heard of it.
yesterday?
Yeah.
Why do we need to have one word?
Because it's cool.
Wait a minute. Is this like
Depends on the
Prasad?
word.
Because it's more efficient than 3.
Right. I
Yeah.
know. It's one of my non-native English speaking students an eon ago was like, wait, this language has a word for not being drunk? I'm out of here. No, professors, it starts with ERE. Air yesterday is what it's called.
air
Air
yesterday.
yesterday. yes.
Before yesterday. Okay.
The day before
Okay.
yesterday.
Never
We might
heard
have
that.
some better luck with what we've got left here.
That sounds stupid. I'd rather say the day before yesterday. More
Oh,
descriptively
professors,
accurate.
what's the name of the little plastic thing at the end of your shoelace?
Aglet.
Aglet.
Yes. What is the dictionary term for the hashtag or pound symbol?
Octothorpe.
It's an octothorpe. Yes, an octothorpe. I always thought that was weird because it clearly carves out 9 boxes, but it has the octo 8 at the start of it.
Who names these things?
Typesetters.
Okay, that makes sense. No, I mean it does.
No. I mean, Beth, when I was in school, we actually had a professional typesetter on campus, and we would actually have to take a manuscript, mark it up, tell her what font we wanted, what the leading was, and it was the closest I got to math when I was at CCS. That's all.
You know what it makes me think of about the whole infinity lemniscate thing is lemniscate is like a noun. Infinity is a noun too, but it's also a concept. So if you had like a non-math person, you would say use this symbol. You wouldn't say use the thing that means
Right.
infinity.
Mhm.
That is interesting.
Last one here. These actually have been really entertaining. Thank you very much, Iara, for sending them in. A whispering or rustling sound that starts with the letter S. What word describes a whispering or rustling sound?
Susurration.
You are spot on. And how the hell did you know that? Is all I have to say. Yeah, it's singular. It's a susurrus, but a
Right.
susurration is the action. That's pretty
Because
awesome.
you said it started with S.
Yeah, I was gonna say flatulation, but no.
Well,
No.
That's,
That and the description were enough to.
yeah, we're getting close to the end of the show that I can sort of jump over Dave's joke. And
Thank you. Thank you.
So how did you know susurration, by the way?
I'm sure I've read it before or
Okay.
seen it used as part of a description in a novel or something like that. And I look up words when I come across one I don't know, which doesn't happen very often, but
Yeah, she's just
Yeah.
brilliant.
I'm not doubting
or
her.
there's that. You can go with that explanation. That's fine.
You also could have said, I read it in Calvin and Hobbes. I also
Mhm.
would have believed you if
Mhm.
you had said that.
Or you could have asked Drew. He might have found it in some comic book too.
Seriously, that comic strip used a lot of big words.
Mhm.
Big time. Big time.
Or like Pogo was also another one for great vocabulary builder. So
Mhm.
He's asked for an Alex Toth book for
Ooh.
Christmas.
remember, I
Dave.
gave you that list, Beth.
I know.
So whenever you're ready.
Professors, I'm afraid I'm looking at the time, and the time has arrived for us to say goodbye. Jim,
Goodbye.
Dave,
See ya.
Heather,
Bye-bye.
Beth,
Goodbye.
Stephen,
Goodbye.
and Dan.
Goodbye.
Now these words from University of Detroit Mercy. Ask the Professor is transcribed in, all of our homes, but usually it's in the Briggs Building in the Department of Communication Studies in the College of Liberal Arts and Education at University of Detroit Mercy's McNichols campus. Ask the Professor is produced and technically directed by Michael Jason and Brian Masonville, and our executive producer is Professor Jason Roach. Until next week, I'm your host, Matt Maggio.